What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we got to talk about the Dallas Cowboys and the moves that they have made this offseason to go ahead and better their Super Bowl chances. Got to give credit where it's due. Jerry World is still believing in his ability for this team to go win a Super Bowl, and he is making moves to do so. So today we're going to be jumping in and doing this new look Dallas Cowboys rebuild after they've acquired Gilmore and Brandon Cooks. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one, subscribe if you are new to the channel, as always, greatly appreciated. Real quick as well, if you're interested in hearing me talk football outside of Madden, I have a football podcast with 3 of my friends. Link to that's in the description. The Dallas Cowboys have made a number of moves this offseason. Maybe not a number, but they've made some impact moves. They released Ezekiel Elliott, so that's an end of an era there. And of course, they've got Gilmore and Brandon Cooks, and they've re-signed a couple guys as well. So if we currently look at what the Cowboys are potentially looking at, Dak Prescott, Pollard is back on the franchise tag, or I think he got the non-exclusive maybe, and he is still out there. I don't know. Regardless, I'm assuming he'll be back on the Cowboys. Maybe he just got the regular franchise tag. I can't remember. CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Brandon Cooks, of course, they acquired him from the Texans, so it looks like they regret trading Amari Cooper away and are looking to get another weapon outside of just CeeDee Lamb. That was definitely evident of what they needed last year. Now, they have not re-signed Dalton Schultz yet. I don't know if they plan on doing that. We'll have to see if we even have money to do that, because we don't have a lot of money left. On the defense side of the football, like I mentioned earlier, they acquired Stephon Gilmore, so another really nice move for them. Now, these guys are obviously veterans that aren't the youngest players in the world, but I think it fits what the Cowboys are trying to do right now. They literally have a Super Bowl window left. So I do like the moves that they have made. So as far as what else we need to bring in, I mean, we have a free safety. Of course, Michael Parsons, absolute stud. Van Der Esch is back. We have Clark Wilson. So on the defense side of the football, I'm actually feeling really good about where we're at. I mean, we got maybe a better D tackle wouldn't hurt. We'll see. And then if we go on offense, we can maybe get a little bit, maybe another better guard. And then there has been some rumors about the Cowboys potentially drafting Bijan Robinson. So I don't know if they plan on actually doing that. But that would be insane if they did. So we only have $11 million in cap space. In real life, the Cowboys may have more. There's a lot, more you can tinker with cap space in real life, of course, than Madden. Is a little bit more complicated in real life. But the only guy that I think the Cowboys need to bring back left is like Dalton Schultz. So I don't know how much he's going to be asking for, but I'm going to try to acquire him back. So he would literally fit right underneath our cap limit. So I'm going to offer that to him. So hopefully we get him back, and then I think that's going to be the only thing we can do in free agency, and he did come back. So we got Dalton Schultz back, and that's all we can do. So we only have like $1 million left, and now we're just going to head straight to draft night. So we're able to get Dalton Schultz back. So on draft night, I'll probably prioritize offensive line. I guess I could go with that dream scenario of drafting Bijan Robinson if that's what the Cowboys really do. I could see it happening, but I don't know. With Zeke gone, of course, they're going to need another running back. So we probably should draft another one in this draft. Doesn't necessarily have to be Bijan Robinson. Just bringing someone in to kind of have some depth behind Tony Pollard or in front of Tony Pollard, whatever they want to do. So as far as draft picks are concerned, we got 27. So let's jump right in and let's see what we can do with our draft picks. And then we can go into this next season and see where this Cowboys team will land in the simulation. So let's get it. Let's go to pick 27 on the board, and let's see what we can do here at 27. So Keely Ringo goes off the board. We got... do I want to do it? Do I want to draft Bijan Robinson for this Cowboys team? I mean, he obviously played at Texas. I kind of want to do it, but at the same time, I feel like every time I draft Bijan Robinson, the comment section gets so mad at me. But there's like some real life buzz about this. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm going Bijan Robinson. I'm bringing another running back. Why not? Let's make this offense even more explosive than they already are. That's our Ezekiel Elliott replacement. Why not? Even though we do have Tony Pollard, so it's not necessarily needed, but the Cowboys love to run 2 running backs, it seems. So we got our second running back. And now I want to focus on offensive line, or we could go D tackle as well. Darnell Wright out of Tennessee is feeling pretty good here, so I think I'm going to take Darnell Wright, bring him on the offensive line. I think the Cowboys lost Terrence Steele in free agency and maybe Connor McGovern, if I'm not mistaken, or I could be totally thinking of someone else. So yeah, we need to go ahead and add some offensive line depth here. Round 3, pick 27, we got a middle linebacker going off the board. I might double down and go O-line again, to be honest with you. So we have like Cohen on the board. We got another wide receiver. We got a linebacker, which I actually wouldn't mind taking a linebacker either. That could definitely be something we could look at. So you know what? Give me Jack Campbell out of Iowa. He's got pretty good. Or you can go Dylan Harton or H.R. Hart. I don't know how to say that name, but he's out of TCU. Why not? I'll bring in another linebacker. Let's bring some depth, and he's going to be hidden dev. Maybe I can move Micah Parsons down to the edge. That way he can go after the quarterback a little bit more. That could be kind of fun. So that's going to be my draft, and we're going to figure out what the team's about to look like. I feel pretty good about that draft. Maybe they don't take Bijan Robinson. There's a lot of buzz about it, but it's going to be fun regardless. I feel like we're going to be a super, like, this offense is probably going to be unstoppable. So going into this season, this is what we're currently looking at. So I went ahead and moved Tyler Smith to left guard. I know he was playing guard and like tackle all year last year. He was kind of switching back and forth, if not mistaken. We got the rookie at right tackle. Dalton Schultz is back. We got CeeDee Lamb, of course, Tony Pollard, Bijan Robinson. So we'll have a split backfield. Dak Prescott, Cooper Rush is the backup. Ferguson is the fullback. Brandon Cooks, we got Michael Gallup, and then Jalen as well if we need him. On the defense side of the football, we got Malik Hooker, we got Clark. I'm actually going to go ahead and start the rookie right away. Let's give him some reps and see if we can develop him this year. Van Der Esch, I'm going to leave Parsons at left outside linebacker and leave the scheme the way it is. Donovan Wilson, Trayvon Diggs, Armstrong, I can't say his name. Owuza. I don't know how to say it. Gallimore, Lawrence, Gilmore, got Bland, and they got Jordan Lewis. So we're going to simulate this season. It would be funny and ironic if this team did not make the playoffs, because you guys know how good, the Cowboys are in the simulation. When I take them over, I would not be shocked at all if when I take them over, they suck. That's just my luck. So let's send to the playoffs. We should set our season goal of literally making it to the Super Bowl, because that's the team the Cowboys are trying. That's what they're trying to do. Let's go win the Super Bowl. My chances of being fired are very high, but that's the expectations that Jerry Jones has on his team. So we're going to simulate to the playoffs, and I hope to see you there. But would not be surprised if somehow we miss, because that's my luck with this game. At the end of the season, look at it. 8-9 on the season, and we missed the playoffs. Am I shocked? Not at all. That is my luck in this game. I told you that would be the case. 8-9 on the season. We do not make the playoffs with this team. So that is just how it kind of goes, man. I can't be too surprised. It looks like we might have gotten Dylan, our linebacker, though, a new development trade, which is awesome. I think he might have gotten superstar, which is awesome. But if you take a look at the player stats on what went wrong, offense was second in the NFL, so not too surprised by that. And defensively, we were seventh. So you would think, hey, maybe this team should have made it, but no, not the case. We had 1,200 yards from Pollard. Bijan Robinson didn't do much this season. I probably shouldn't even have drafted him to begin with, but he's still a superstar X factor, so we could probably use him maybe a little bit more next year. Maybe we start him over Tony Pollard. And then receiving, all these guys got heavily involved. 6 touchdowns, 10 and 14, and then Schultz even almost had 1,000 yards. Sacks wise, Lawrence at 14.5, Parsons at 8, A from Golston, and then Adigawazua, I think is how you say it, 2 sacks. And then interceptions, we had 2 from Van Der Esch, 1 from Parsons, 1 from Donovan Wilson. I mean, really, the only thing we need to do this offseason is bring everyone back and just hope the simulation treats us better next year. I might move Parsons down to edge. I don't know if that would fix anything, but I know this man would probably get like a crazy amount of sacks if we did. And now that we drafted that linebacker, we can probably sign another one this free agency and move Parsons down to edge. Maybe that could fix some things for us. So, yeah, a little disappointed. Not surprised, though, that we missed. Let's go take a look at the re-signing stage. I think the Cowboys have a lot of players here that they do need to re-sign. So, I think Trayvon Diggs is a free agent. Like, this free agency is going to be crazy for us. So, Tyron Smith might be a free agent. So, let's take a look. 12 players, and these might be like 12 important players to be back. So, Lamb, Smith, Trayvon, Gilmore, Hooker, Curse, Armstrong, Lewis, Tyler Biotish, Neville Gallimore. Like, this is a crazy free agency for us. So, of course, the top two I got to take care of. CeeDee Lamb, 100%. Let's make sure we bring CeeDee Lamb back. That's not even a question. So that's going to take a chunk off our money. Trayvon Diggs, same thing. I'm bringing him back as well. Have him opposite or with Gilmore and Lewis still is definitely needed. So I'm going to take Trayvon Diggs back. Tyron Smith, I do want to bring him back. And Gilmore, I want to bring back as well, just because, like, I think it'd be efficient to keep him. So let's try. He's not interested, though. So we might not bring him back. 24 million is going to cost a little too much for my liking. I'm going to try to sign Malik Hooker. He has done a great job in Dallas since he left Indianapolis. He is back. Got him. Still have $19 million left. Dorrance Armstrong, I'm not bringing back. Biotish, I think I got to bring him back. We need a center. That way we keep our offensive line intact. So I'm going Tyler Biotish, and we're going to get him back. And then last one, Lewis, I think I can afford to lose. And I think I could afford to lose Gallimore. So the last one would be Tyron Smith. Left tackle, I mean, no cap space left to even sign him. He wants like 19 million. So unfortunately, we're just at the point where we can't re-sign everyone. So that is going to be a couple of guys we lose. Gilmore and Tyron Smith. We'll try to see if there's anybody I can cut to maybe make some more money. I wish there was a case where you could restructure some guys, but that's not obviously something we can do. So let's go take a look. So as far as savings are concerned, 34 million going to Dak Prescott. I don't think I'm going to cut him, but he is on the last year of his contract, so that is definitely interesting to think about. Obviously, that's another problem. Look at all the expiring contracts we have next year, man. If we don't win next year, it's going to be a disaster. Like, we got to get to the playoffs next year, or we're not going to be able to keep everyone. So, yeah, that is, we got some pressure on us. Van Der Esch, Lawrence, we can cut Lawrence for 28 million. Man, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Sorry. Savings. The best thing we can do is cut Dak for 34 million, but we can't really afford to do that. So, I think we can literally only prioritize bringing back Gilmore or Smith, and then we'll see what else we can do. So if we take a real quick look at what we have going on, we got Tony Pollard, offensive line, need a left tackle. That's about it there. Wide receiver core, running back. We only need an offensive lineman on the offensive side of football. Defensively, I want to potentially move Parsons down to the edge to see how he would do. Need another D tackle as well. Our linebacker got superstar Dev, which is amazing, and we got Bland. Could use another corner. So honestly, I feel like we should prioritize. Well, we'll have to just, I don't think I can get Tyron Smith back. Maybe I can get left tackle and a corner in free agency, a D tackle. Maybe I can get everything. I don't know if that would be the case, but let's see. Left tackle, we got Dredrick Willis, no offers. Maybe I could replace him or get him to replace. Yeah, he's wanting too much money. Never mind. So that's going to be a little too much. Jonah Williams, in real life, has requested a trade, which is interesting to think about. Right tackles, are there any cheap right tackles? Got Titus Howard, Brian Bulaga. It's tough. D tackle, Ed Oliver. That's going to be too much money. David, Derek Nottie. I don't love any of these options. All right, let's go to corner. Cornerbacks, Gilmore, Jonathan Jones. Maybe he'll be a little cheap. Jonathan Jones to be the Gilmore replacement, I guess, because Gilmore probably, well, let's see how much he wants. Yeah, Gilmore's going to want a little too much money. So I'm going to try for Jonathan Jones, who was on the Patriots. Actually, he shouldn't even be here because he signed like a 2-year deal. I guess unless the Patriots just like cut him, which I guess they technically could. So whatever, I'll go Jonathan Jones. And then left tackle. Can I get a cheap one? Can I par with Jedrick Willis, or is that not going to be the case? Yeah, I can't get him. So I feel like I should prioritize offensive line though. So I am going to go ahead and cancel my offer on Jonathan Jones, and I'm going to sign an offensive lineman, and that's what I'm going to focus on, because I feel like in the draft, we can just draft D linemen or draft defensive players, and we should be fine. So Jedrick Willis, I'm going to sign him to be my left tackle. Let's fix the offense at this free agency. If we get him, he'll be the Tyron Smith replacement, and we can just focus on the draft. So there's a lot of pressure in this draft, of course, as well, because we really need to hit on our draft picks. Because next year, this team is going to look totally different. And I probably won't even rebuild past next year, because I will have to like totally retool this roster, and that would take me forever. I want to just prioritize like the Dak Prescott era here. So I don't really want to think about past that, because that's going to take a long time to retool from there. Maybe that's another video for another day. But yeah, let's load this draft class. I'll see you guys in there where we can just draft defense is what we'll be focused on. So heading into this draft, of course, like I mentioned, this is going to be an all defense draft. So Micah Parsons, I'm moving him down to the edge opposite of DeMarcus Lawrence. We are so glad to get that linebacker from last year. We might be able to just roll with Clark going into this draft or going into next season. He's got 70 pass coverage, so it would be nice to maybe draft another linebacker. We definitely need another D tackle and another corner. We're not going to draft any offense in this draft whatsoever. We got our offense set, so this is an all defense draft. So let's go ahead and do that, which is what the Cowboys have kind of done. They've got most of their defensive players through the draft, like Trayvon Diggs, Parsons were guys they drafted. So they've done a great job developing talent with guys they've drafted. So let's go take a look at what we can do here and see what we can pull away with. So a D tackle, honestly, at the top of the board, sounds like a pretty good selection here. He's going to be out of not available, so it looks like we don't know his college, but not that that really matters. Kenny Phillips, of course, need another corner as well, but I think I am going to take a defensive tackle at the top. A block shitting, A finesse moves. We're taking JT here. No development D tackle, but that's fine. We're just going to keep turning through. So round 2, pick number 13. Let's see if we can get here. So I'm looking corner, linebacker. Nick Buckley goes off the board at Ole Miss. And we got Spencer Harris. So we have some D tackles left. Dwayne Palmer could have taken here. Marquise Palmer out of Auburn might be my next selection. He's a catch corner, C-man coverage, B zone. We're going to take him, though. Here, Marquise Palmer, another corner for this team. Hidden development. Felt pretty good about that one. That's going to be my Gilmore replacement. And then let's go to round 3, pick 13. And this is where hopefully we can draft a good linebacker. That's probably what we need lastly. So linebacker, we got Joey Overheim out of Utah. That's probably going to be my last selection, and that is what our draft is going to look like. So Joey Overheim, welcome to the team. Hopefully you can be pretty good right away for us, and that will be my draft. So that's my all defense draft. We are going to go into this next season and hope the simulation treats us a little bit better. If we do not make the playoffs, well, that will make for a very sad video, to be honest with you. All right, going into this next season, this is what the offense is looking like. You guys know what it is. It is kind of funny, though, ironically enough, that the CPU drafted us a quarterback of the future, which is probably something we needed because Dak Prescott's on the last year of his contract. I'm also going to start Bijan Robinson over Tony Pollard since he's superstar X Factor, see what he can do this season. On the defense side of the football, Joey Overheem was only a 63 overall, so I guess we're going to be rolling with Clark. We got Micah Parsons. Our D tackle was a 75, which is great. And then our cornerback, 76 overall, which I will take every day of the week. All right, boys, we have to hope and pray that this simulation goes a lot better than last year. Last year was a disaster. This year, we got to hope and pray it goes better. So I'm once again going to go my chance of winning the Super Bowl. That is our goal. So let's see if I can get fired this year if we don't make it. So I'll see y'all hopefully in the playoffs with this Cowboys team this season. So at the end of the season, the simulation, as you can see, went way better. 13-4. That is a Madden simulation for the Dallas Cowboys that we're used to. So started Bijan Robinson. I don't know if that made a difference at all, but let's go take a look at the stats this season. Dak Prescott led the league, so he would obviously be a guy the Cowboys would have to resign if that's the case. Look at those numbers. Really good. Offense 14th NFL, defense 8th. Dak 48-12. What a season out of Dak Prescott. 48 and 12 interceptions, 5,200 yards. Receiving wise, got Bijan Robinson 270 attempts, 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns. Pollard only 189 touchdowns. Receiving, Gallup was leading the way with 16 touchdowns, 14 yards. Lamb, Schultz, Cooks all got involved as well. Robinson in the pass game got involved. Defensively, Micah Parsons moving him down the edge made a huge difference. Wow. We had 21.5 from Parsons. Our D tackle rookie had 14.5. Tell me he unlocked, like he'll definitely be superstar dev or something after that season. That is insane. Our sacks were crazy. Lawrence with 14.5. Even Adigozua, I think is how you say it, 8.5. That was my third attempt, and I think I finally said it correctly. Interceptions, we had 5 from Trayvon Diggs, 3 from Deron Bland, and then 2 from Damone Clark, 1 from Van Esch, 1 from Donovan Wilson, and 1 from our rookie from last year. So overall, very good season. Got to feel really good about that. So now, can we get this Cowboys team to hoist a Lombardi trophy? Can we make Jerry Jones' dreams come true? Well, it all starts here against the Carolina Panthers. All right, we are at Jerry World. It is time to come out here and take care of business. I got the throwback jerseys on. They got Jacoby, or is that Jameis Winston or Jacoby Brissett? I can't even tell. Either way, we're coming out here and we're beating this team, hopefully. 4th and 6. And so far, they go up 7-0. I didn't come this far just to lose, Dak. Are you kidding me, bro? Bro, we got this far just to lose. 21-7. I feel like it. Okay, okay, I thought we scored again. Nope. 20. Okay, can we score here and get back in this game? There we go. Right back in this game. I thought for sure. Okay. 21-21. I was about to say, man, I feel like every time it's me against the Cowboys, I'm losing. But now we're back in the game. Hold on to the football, and we're moving on. All right, we beat the Panthers. That was not looking good for a second, but we do beat them, and we're moving on to divisional weekend. Or no, we're going to the NFC Championship because we had a bye, which is awesome. So, and of course, they still have DJ Moore on the Panthers because, you know, I have to prioritize draft order over free agency. So just like that, moving on. Back here at Jerry World, going up against the Detroit Lions for the NFC Championship title. So this is to get us to the Super Bowl. Can we make Jerry Jones' dreams come true? We're down 7-0, but we even it up 7-7. They're up 14-7. The Lions are not a team to play with. They are scoring at will. Our defense is not getting stops. We get an interception there from Marquise Palmer, and now we're up 21-14. Now we're up 28-14. Another interception for Trayvon Diggs. We know that's what he does, and we are going to go up 38-14. It's looking like another interception from Trayvon Diggs again. Both our corners are showing out today. And just like that, we absolutely embarrass the Lions and Jerry World. And now we are headed to the Super Bowl. And it's looking like we're going to go play the Kansas City Chiefs. Moment of truth time. Are we ready to come out here and be Super Bowl champions? Going up against Mahomes and the Chiefs is never easy. But we got a turnover to start the game. 3-0 start. They get a field goal as well. And we do nothing with our couple first possessions on offense. And interception from Clark, and we're going to go up 3-10. So far we have the lead. It's been a low-scoring game, but the Chiefs tied up 10-10. All right, we start off with the ball here in the second half, and we are going to score on our first drive. The Chiefs respond. It's a close game. 17-17, we respond with a touchdown, and we can go up big time here. 20 to 27. Let's see if we can not give them the ball back. And just like that, we hang on to the ball. And we have crowned the Cowboys Super Bowl champions here in Madden. So don't get too excited, Cowboys fans. It's only Madden. But hey, at least we won. That's what matters. First season went absolutely atrocious. Not the way the Cowboys are treated in Madden. But second season, we got our simulation. Obviously, we got a pretty good advantage with how good this Cowboys team is in Madden. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video regardless. I really love what the Cowboys have done this offseason so far. They're trying to go for it, and I respect that. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.